you guys, welcome to my Curious Crafts. This is Shan, and in today's video we're making bows. Why? Because it's Bow Wednesday. Alright you guys, let's get started. Okay, as you can see, I have 3 ribbons here, and 3 is just my favorite number of choice. I like to use 3 ribbons. No rhyme, no reason, just a personal preference. You use whatever you like. I have 2 2.5 ribbons here and 1 1.5 ribbon. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to measure out a tail. I want kind of long tail, but in a minute you'll see where this is not the ribbon that I want, and it's just a mistake because I already had it picked out and then I went there and made a boo-boo. It all happened, so I'm going to correct it in just a second. Yeah, it happens, you guys. Alrighty, so when I start making the bow, I am going to measure out lengths of 25 inches. They're about, give or take, but 25 inches. Then I'm going to fold that over in half. And once I have it folded in half, I'm going to measure out a 5-inch loop. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is dovetail my ends. And you'll see, I fold them together and then I cut from the folded side to the open side. And then I have a nice little decorative edge on the end. I'm going to measure out 6 inches on my cutting mat here. I'm going to twist that bottom ribbon up so that I have the pretty side. I'm going to place that into the bow dabber, and the only reason why I use the bow dabber is because it's easy. It's like a third hand for me, and I don't have to hold those ribbons in my hand. You do not have to use that. You can use a clip of your liking. If you don't have a bow dabber, it's fine. It's not a necessary tool. It just happens to make it easier because, again, it acts as a third hand, but it's not a necessity by any means. If it's not something that you were looking to purchase anyways, do not go out and buy this, you guys. Just get a clip, a nice, good, sturdy spring clip, and clip the bows, because you're going to take it out in the end and it'll all work out. It's no big deal. Now I'm cutting out 25-inch lengths, and I'm going to do the same thing here. That was the new edge of the ribbon, so I'm clipping that off because I don't need it. I can't use it in this particular case. Sometimes I leave it on because I can use it, so waste not, want not, right? Here we go, measuring out 2 5-inch loops. I'm going to take that rough side and twist it around so that I have the pretty side. I'm going to place that inside of the bow dabber so it holds it for me. I'm going to do the same thing here, and my bow is going to have 6 loops because I'm using 2 of each ribbon, and I have 3 ribbons. 3 times 2, 6. All right, there's your math lesson for today. No, just kidding, you guys. I like to have fun. Alrighty, now here's that big roll, 50-yard ribbon. Now most of us wreath makers and people like that got this ribbon. You'll see it around the industry. It's very pretty and it goes fabulously with Halloween decor. I don't want anything spooky or anything like that. I want this to be fun and very whimsical because that's more or less my style. I love the whimsy and I love for things to be fun. So here we go, folded it over, twist that back ribbon so that I have the pretty side on top, place it in the bow dabber. Do the same thing, dovetail the ends, fold them together, cut from the folded side to the open edge, lay it down on my cutting mat, measure out my 5 inches, pretty little scrunch there to keep it together, turn that back ribbon over so that I have pretty sides facing me, put it in the opposite way. So my loop is on one side, my tail's on the other side. The next time I put it in, loop's on the opposite side, tail's on the other side. So we're alternating. Okay, so here's the ribbon I want to have a long tail, and you'll see why in a minute. So it's going to be about, let's see, maybe 32, 33-inch long tail. And So I have that. Now, you guys see this pipe cleaner? It just aids me in being able to pick that bow up and keeping my center together. I'm taking it off now because I don't need it. I'm going to use a zip tie because the zip tie is just my closure of choice, and I add the Chanel stem or pipe cleaner, whichever you prefer to call it. It all works. I add that at the end just to secure the bow. It makes it easier for securing the bow. And those thin wires, you can't trust it, you guys. I have trust issues when it comes down to Chanel stems / pipe cleaners. Just trust issues with it. I just don't trust them. Pardon me, I don't trust them. So now I'm going to secure that. Now that I have that Chanel stem about equal, I'm going to go ahead and tighten that zip tie down. Don't pull too tight, but tight enough. And I'm going to clip it off with a pair of diagonal cutters here. And then I'm just going to fluff out my loops. Now, we did a similar bow to this last week, I believe, and we used Dollar Tree ribbon. So I like this type of bow because it's so much easier, and you guys seem to learn it a lot quicker. But I will be going back to the Pro Bow of the Hand, the Easy Bow Maker, and using the bow dabber in a different way in the up and coming Wednesdays, all the way up leading into the Christmas holidays, because I want you guys to be proficient so you can have nice pretty bows for your trees and all of your Christmas decor, right? That's the main goal here. Now, you guys have seen this reform. I just added those ribbons, the shiny little sparkly ribbon. I just added those in some about 3-inch increments to give it a different look. But you've seen it this form before because I used it a while back with the blue. The Pantone color of the year this year is blue, and I paired it with some cheetah, leopard, jaguar, I don't know. I think it's cheetah ribbon, you guys, whatever. Okay, so I wanted to give you a quick look at what it looked like. And I may go back and put something in the center of that bow, something sparkly. I think it needs something sparkly. But anyway, as always, thank you so much for spending time with me today. I know you could have been anywhere else doing something different, but you chose to spend it with me. And for that, I am extremely grateful. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.